Hi, Scorpio. Welcome to your When the Ex Returns reading for 18. Few things. First of all, everything obviously been there, done that, right? You know the drill. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below. Second thing is this is assuming, or this takes a look at when they return, not if. So this is assuming, or this is looking at from it's already happened. And hopefully it's giving you some insight about that. Okay, we got the Five of Cups. Somebody's feeling quite cut off and disconnected and sad, and they're grieving this disconnect or loss. Anyway, the other thing is, I know that exes are exes for a reason. Sometimes, though, there is that one that got away because of distance, because it wasn't simply the right time. Via work, via extreme chances, but you did have something special, but it had to end because the rest of it wasn't right, surrounding it, the environment. So perhaps this will help with that as well. Use your own discretion, obviously, for your specific situation. All right, Scorpio. Hello. Bless it. All right. All right, Scorpio. Here we go. Okie dokie. Scorpio. Three of Coins. Okay. Working, keeping to yourself, doing what you like. Maybe some socializing, maybe some this, maybe some that, but this is all about you doing, you being in a position to pick and choose who you want to work with, who you want to date, who you want to socialize with, who you want to collaborate with, who you want to advise, who you want to take advice from. This is about you having your niche, kind of being independent and choosing when to interact with others. All right. Okay, so we've got somebody that might be hopeful for things to work out again. So we've got the Two of Swords here, the Six of Cups, and a marriage. So we've got, there hasn't been any talking, or you're not talking, you're not wanting to open up and talk to someone or have any kind of emotional connection with somebody from your past that you were most likely married to here. So this is an ex, wife or husband, that probably a relationship of some longevity that you are no longer communicating with, or that you've just blocked off feelings with or for. All right. So for them to come back in, this is about them being hopeful and wanting to be in your life in whatever capacity you would allow. Interesting though, because it's weird. You aren't talking to them. This was a marriage and you're doing your own thing, but they want, do they want absolution? Is that what this is? That they're hopeful it'll work out in the long term? But because there's a sense that they feel betrayed by you. They feel betrayed by you, and they might have felt like you just were very practical and strategic about ending things. So I don't understand. It's like, if somebody feels betrayed, why would they come back and still want to be in your life somehow, some way, right? But okay, all right. So what's this Queen of Coins about? Hey, what's this? So there is a definite transformational change going on here. What's this Seven of Swords about? Three of Pentacles. Got the Three of Pentacles here twice. Do they feel that you cheated on them? I don't think so. I don't think this is about cheating. I mean, it could be. You know what? It feels like somebody feels like you just cut them off. It feels like you just kind of outgrew the connection, or you just weren't into it anymore, and you did what suited you and what was practical. And I mean, this could be Scorpio here. This could be Capricorn, Aquarius. So hold on. What's this? And there's nothing wrong with that. It just, happened. But Ten of Swords, Six of Wands. Awesome. Okay, so this is weird to me. We got the Six of Wands and the Star, but this is a Ten of Swords. So we got things unexpectedly ending or cutting things off for good, but then turning around and hoping things work out. Okay, hold on. What's this Nine of Cups here? Nine of Cups clarified by the Nine of Cups. Okay, so this is somebody that is doing what they want to do also. So you two are both doing your own things. I guess this person plans on keeping things separated and ended, but they just want to be connected to you somehow, or they still want to be in your life. Maybe there's a caring there. I think this might be that they see you as integral to their life, so they do want to at least work together and be friends, especially if there's kids involved. That might be the desire. But it's just weird because it's like this typically, a lot of times when with this right here, you see someone wanting to come back, and it's like, okay, they would like more, but they'll settle for just whatever. They'll settle for just being able to drive by the house and see a glimpse of you. Not stalkery. I'm speaking to the sentimental element here, but typically this is about someone wanting to be in your life in whatever capacity you would allow, and they'll take friendship, but they want more. Like, it's there. But what we see here, or what I'm seeing here, and what it feels like, is that it's somebody that has accepted the ending, and I think they feel like you have changed. I think they no longer felt secure with you, or that you were secure with them. I think there was a change in you two feeling like you were one and partnered. There might be a sense of feeling betrayed, or that there was some sort of thievery or betrayal or deception going on. I feel like it's more related to security and work, if that makes sense, than it is a third-party situation, although there could be some third-party shenanigans here. 7 of Swords, we got cheating, and then the number 3. So, I mean, this could be, very well could be that. But I think this is more about just a relationship kind of ending because two people changed. Two people wanted different things. This is about a slow death of feeling, emotional death. This takes time. It happens over time. And this is someone that it's almost like when things probably ended, it was like two ships passing in the night. You two just kind of grew out of interest with each other, or perhaps you, Scorpio, grew like you just lost your interest in this person. They didn't make you feel secure anymore. Maybe it was an issue of security. You just didn't feel like you fit with them anymore. And it happened over time. They recognize it. Maybe there's some guilt with them, maybe not. But I think they're working on accepting the ending. I think they feel shut out and betrayed to a degree, but they still, I think, would like to maintain some kind of connection to you. Even if they are trying to accept this ending, that it's over, I don't think they want a new beginning with you. I think they just want to still be in your life somehow, some way. I think their security somehow is connected to you, and I'm not talking monetarily. I think you provided some kind of very grounding connection for them. I don't think this is about money. I think you were the driving force, or some sense of security and semblance of safety and normalcy for this person. They may not be dating they're content with the way things are now, as far as, their social life or dating life. But when it comes to you, I think they're really trying to work hard to accept this ending, but to also move forward as friends. I think you were probably there a long time ago. I feel like you could give or take, that you're kind of just, you don't really care. And I mean no disrespect saying that, obviously, but we got the 3 of coins here and the 2 of swords. So this is no love loss for you. You're just like, yeah, okay, well, I'm kind of done and over it. There could be an element here too of you doing a lot more for this person than they did for you. And you're like, you think? Because it just really feels like there's something that you provided them. And again, I don't think it's money. I think it was this sort of stability, like this safety, this emotional, it's like you did everything for this person. And I don't know, not money, it's something else. You provided some sort of stability, grounded nature, whatever. And then I think that's what they want to preserve here. Okay. Scorpio. Yep. That's okay. So when I said that it's probably once, or you did a lot for this person, here it is. This was you probably got exhausted, because this person provides a very nice home and environment for other people to come over for dinner or to live or just whatever. This person always takes care of those around them. So, this would speak to them getting that from you, but you probably did not get that from them. This is why X's are X's for a reason, because you were probably worn the HE double hockey sticks out after you broke from this person. You broke free, quite literally broke free from this person. So it's about balance, and it only works if two partners are in sync with each other. And while, yes, I can be in harmony and I can provide the safety and support and stability, sometimes I need to be able to rely on that for somebody else. Like, that's what this card says right here, for at least for this situation. And you're like, you know what? If I'm not getting it from you, I'm just going to provide for myself. Like, I don't want to have to, I'm not getting anything from this anymore. So I might as well just take care of myself. It's just easier. All right, Scorpio. And another thing about this too, now that this has come into play, this is This is not a strong reunion offer at all. This is somebody that will take what they can get and try to work with it and move forward, but they're really trying to just, because I think they still might be dealing with the ending here. This is somebody that literally will take what they can get and try to just salvage and move forward, because there feels like they were kind of dependent upon you for a lot of stability. And this looks like it was a marriage here, kids, somebody from your past, marriage of longevity, that sort of thing, that you're no longer have any interest or emotion in. And I could see why, because you're probably exhausted. Maybe this is wishful thinking for this person to think about you, because you're like, nope, because you were probably very, there was nothing there for you in this connection. They stopped providing or connecting with you a long time ago, and it just became about what you could provide for everybody concerned, and they benefited from that, but it looks like you got very little in return. I think that's why they're just willing to take whatever they can get and want to work this out, because it would benefit them. Again, how would that suit you? I don't think you see this person very much as any kind of support at all. I think they see you, though, as support, but I don't think you see them as a source of support or security, safety, comfort, stability, that sort of thing. This came out for that. Abundance, yes, about to break open. We got the Queen of Pentacles here again, so not again, but I mean, as far as the Queen of Pentacles goes, this is someone that is able to provide for themselves and take care of themselves and their own. So it looks like now that you might not have, dare I say, this dead weight or this holding you back, you're able to step into that and to start to be able to create for you and yours the stability that you want and the kind of life that you want, now that you, again, I'm going to say dead weight, don't have the dead weight holding you back. Scorpio. Okay, that jumped. Tree. So that speaks of things of longevity that are here for quite some time. So this probably was a very just a long-term relationship, something that has been around for some time. Longevity. This is a mature tree here, so we could be talking about a mature marriage, or a marriage of years. What else for Scorpio? Okay. Ouch. So we got the beginning and the end here. Good Lord. This is somebody that this could be receipt of news. We got stability, longevity here, something that has been around for quite some time, whether it's stable or not, but it has been a known quantity. Then we've got news. This could possibly be a new love interest, new flirtation, new just, passionate encounter or romance. Not that anything that's happened yet, but a new interest. And then we've got a challenging situation, painful relationship, disappointing interactions or, exchanges with somebody. So is it that there was this relationship that ended because there was a new love interest? Is that what this is right here? There was a new love interest, because we have the 3. Remember I said that earlier. And that this new love interest happened in this long-term marriage because things were very painful and challenging in the marriage. And this was some kind of distraction. Whether this is true or not, I mean, it's that this person feels like, okay, I feel like there's been some sort of betrayal, but I still want to work things out with you. Well, why? Because it benefits them somehow. But this, as a snapshot, this would be more about, I don't know, it feels like the relationship was in trouble, and then all of a sudden there's this new love interest. I don't think that was the cause of the demise. Your person, Scorpio, might be hanging it up on that, like, oh, I see that you cheated on me, or no, could or couldn't be. I don't think it is. I think that you were kind of over it, sucked dry, weren't getting anything out of the relationship. It was a challenging relationship, and then there was this new love interest that just happened, probably after things ended, but there might be some complications with this new love interest as well. So just be aware of that as a side note. I mean, just, as a snapshot here. So things are definitely in flux for you, but you're working, doing your own thing, and things are not resolved yet, but you're still kind of keeping removed, and they will be, but they're not now. This would suggest that you have to work towards resolving things, because this person wants to resolve things in a different way. They want to be friends. They want to patch the relationship. You're like, I need the particulars sorted out. Like, I want to know when this is going to be defined. This is going to happen. And then I'm free of this. And then I'm free of, you know what I mean? Like, you want to be free. This person wants some sort of connection still because of the benefit. So as far as resolution, 2 different things. They still want a relationship and connection. You're just like, I just want to know what's mine and where I can when I can leave and when I can end thing, put the date and change name or that sort of thing. All right. Okay, Scorpio. I hope this was helpful, and I hope to see you in the next reading. You take care.